We serve the Rock of Ages. We work with him as he works in us. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 9 says this, "For we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field, God's building." God is on a mission to reach the nations, and he does this through the faithful witness of believers in unreached places. It's amazing to think that God, being all-powerful, all-knowing, omnipresent, would consider us his fellow workers in accomplishing this mission. John Paton was a missionary to the cannibals in New Hebrides, and in his biography he writes this. "Once, when natives were in large numbers assembled at my house, a man furiously rushed on me with his axe, but a Kasarumini chief snatched a spade with which I had been working and dexterously defended me from instant death. Life in such circumstances led me to cling very near to the Lord Jesus. I knew not for one brief hour when or how attack might be made, and yet, with trembling hand, clasped in the hand once nailed on Calvary, and now swaying the scepter of the universe, calmness and peace and resignation abode in my soul." The imagery in this short section of text is just so incredible. First, the true-to-life image of persecution, and second, the beautiful image of Christ's nail-pierced hands holding Paton's trembling hand. Assurance of his presence on the mission field. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 9, it teaches us that we are fellow workers with Christ. In no way does this mean that we are on the same level as him, but it does mean that we are on the same mission. There are many people who have yet to come to saving knowledge of Christ, entire nations, entire languages that the Bible has not yet been translated into. Accomplishing this mission will not be easy, but like Paton, it may be filled with persecution, but with our trembling hands holding onto his nail-pierced hands, the mission will be accomplished. You and I are part of this mission in more ways than one. Not only are we called out to go out as his fellow workers, but God is building upon our lives as well. In fact, Paul tells us in Corinthians that only what the Lord builds in us will stand. It is this very building which he builds in us where he resides. While we go out and accomplish this mission, here are two encouragements. Number one, God is at work with us. And number two, God is at work in us. Knowing these things, let us be bold in the way we choose to live our lives, unashamedly for his glory. If you want to get involved in missions, I encourage you to speak to your campus pastor, your local community mission coordinator, or myself, and any one of us would be more than happy to get you plugged in and start you off on your missionary journey.